One thing I forgot to mention in the last Monday vibes, we're starting the month of June. It means two things. Summertime begins this month, and hurricane season begins today on June 1st as I'm recording this part. I forgot to mention it in the last Monday vibes, but I just want to make sure I get it in and implement it into this week's episode, Monday vibes, just in case I forget to acknowledge it on Monday. And it's kind of been a warm 2021 as it is, so I am very curious how this hurricane season gonna go. Hopefully there'll be no hurricanes coming up this side of the country, or more so up through central Georgia, but I would not be surprised if that's the case. But if y'all get caught in a hurricane this year, whether it be a category 3, 4, or 5, I think category 1s are withstandable, but 3, 4, or 5, I say category 2 is a maybe, but definitely 3, 4, or 5, I would recommend evacuating. That just me, maybe because I've never really been in a hurricane, as far as like that magnitude, and I wouldn't want to be in that magnitude. I'm gonna be honest, let a category 3, 4, or 5 hurricane come up here. If my family decides to stay and ride it out, that's on them. But me personally, I'm getting the fuck out of here because that's a life or death situation. I'm not trying to die off of a hurricane. I'm packing and I'm evacuating and I'm getting the fuck out of there. It is what it is. What's going on, y'all? A-Fizzle here. Tuning with y'all for episode 23 of Monday Vibes for Monday, June 7th, 2021. If I got toothpaste in my mouth. First and foremost, this is the only month in 2021 where the 7th falls on a Monday. I just wanted to point that out just because. All right, now to the topic at hand. I was going to talk about the Florida Gators baseball and softball teams and how they disappointed, more so the baseball team, but I'm not going to talk about that for the simple fact that with Monday Vibes, I always want to keep these cool, calm, and collected and upbeat. And what I have to say about the Gators baseball and softball team would not be upbeat, so I'm not going to talk about them anymore, at least on this platform. I'll say that for Facebook because I probably will make a video on my Facebook page at a later date addressing the baseball and softball team and how they disappointed in their respective tournaments. Now, in other news, I want to thank everyone who came to the streams yesterday because I thought about it, I was like, it's been officially over a month since I last streamed, and it was the Dodgers. I was going to put the Braves on a 2-week ban, which would have ended today. But when I found out the Dodgers were on the schedule, that lifted the ban. So I went ahead and did the Braves-Dodgers stream, and the Braves wound up winning 4-2. So I was very happy about that. The Braves are now 2-2 when I stream them on YouTube. I don't know what the record is when I stream them on Facebook. I had to look that up. And guess what? The Dodgers are 0-1 when I stream them on YouTube. Matter of fact, the Dodgers are 0-1 when I stream their games, period. Y'all know where that's going. And I was also going to stream the Yankees-Red Sox game last night, but what I found out during the Braves stream was that the Atlanta Dream wound up playing last night as well. And not only were they playing last night, there's going to be on Bally Sports Southeast. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do the Yankees-Red Sox stream at another time because eventually I will do a Yankees-Red Sox stream. I wanted to stream the Atlanta Dream. Unfortunately, they didn't do too good last night. They lost 100-80 to the Minnesota Lynx. They're now 4-4. But hey, it's still a long season, so it's not over yet. But it does suck to lose, especially to the same team in back-to-back games. just didn't show up at all. You know, turnovers killed us, and not us, them. Turnovers killed them. Fouls killed them. Even some questionable calls, but for the most part, the referees were on point with the fouls. So, you know, just got themselves in foul. They got themselves in foul trouble early on, and they just never recovered from it. So that was unfortunate in itself. And last but not least, because this is going to be a very short Monday Vibes, this Saturday, we got a live event in town. The Uptown Beer and Wine Festival is a Saturday at 1 o'clock. It will last all the way to 5. Yes, I am planning on going. No, I've not purchased my tickets beforehand. Reason being is because at this point, there really is no guarantee that I'm going to go. Because I checked the weather over the weekend. Parents picking up their kids from summer school, I see that. But the reason being is because I checked the weather this weekend, and at this point, the chance of rain was at 20%. I checked it today, and now the chance of rain for Saturday is at 40%. And y'all know me, rain don't stop an A-Fizzle production show. It never has and it never will. But it's one thing for rain stopping the show, and that's another thing for severe weather and all that. Well, it's not gonna be severe weather, but you know, heavy downpour. You know, because I don't want to get soaking wet in that heavy downpour rain. So, you know, I'm taking that into some serious consideration whether I'm going to go or not. And that's why I haven't purchased my ticket. I think today's the last day people can purchase a ticket for $60. Looks like the event is going to go on. They said they had to get about 500 people to buy tickets early on for $60 or less in order to have this event. Last time I heard, the event is going to happen. So, yeah. So at this point, I'll take the risk of paying $65 because I think they say if you show up at the door, you pay $65. I'll take the risk there because I don't, like I said, there's no guarantee that I'm going to go yet, and I don't want to purchase my tickets too prematurely, you know, assuming that I'm going to go, and then I wind up not going because of the weather. Because then I'm about to go through a long cycle of getting my money back, getting my refund, and some of these events and stuff are very strict in regards to giving you a refund. It's like, if you buy your ticket, you're fucked. You know, you got to go or you're fucked. You know, you just waste your money. And I don't want to waste my money if I'm not going to go. So I'll just take the risk of paying $65. Yeah, it's an extra $5, but hey, I'd rather pay $65 at the gate than pay $60 than wind up not going. So, but I will give y'all some footage from the Beer and Wine Festival if I do decide to go. And I've never been to a beer and wine festival, at least not here. I've always wanted to go. I know that we had some in the past, but you got to look at it in the sense that, one, it's during this time of year and it's so fucking hot. And two, I was at my other job, and y'all know my other job, I was working Saturdays, and the events be during the afternoon. I'll be working Saturday afternoon, so I just couldn't really get off early enough or get off in time to rest up, because a lot of times I do rest up when I get home from work on Saturday, and then going down there and still be there before it ends. So I did take that perspective. So now an opportunity arises for me to finally go for the first time ever. And now that's at a disadvantage. Well, it's at a 50-50 because I don't know what the weather is going to hold up like this upcoming weekend. Now, there's always a chance that the chance of rain could go down between now and Friday. And then if that's the case, you know, if it's like 10% by Friday, then I'm definitely going to go. But if it goes out like 70, 80, and because like the rain is projected to happen that afternoon as well. So if it go like 70, 80, then it could become very questionable whether I'm going to go or not. So, but Lord knows I do want to go. Give y'all some footage, because I haven't really been to an event since before the pandemic. It's been a long time since I've been to an event. So I'm very excited about this event. Hopefully the Mother Nature will persist for me to go. So yeah, and that's going to be about it as far as this episode of Monday Vibes. As y'all know, Father's Day is in 2 weeks. First day of summer is in 2 weeks. 4th of July is officially less than a month away. That's probably like the big things that are getting ready to come up on the calendar in a couple weeks. So, and it's going to be a hot summer. Not a hot girl summer like Megan Thee Stallion, but it's going to be a hot summer. We didn't really have much of a winter, so I'm not looking forward to that. So, and then I know the MLB All-Star break is going to be coming up real soon too. So, and so are the Olympics. So, I'm very excited about the Olympics. That's coming up real soon as well. We were supposed to have Olympics last year, but the pandemic stopped that, So they're going to do it this year. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of Monday Vibes. I'm going to get up out of here. Oh, by the way, Team USA when the Olympics do start. I'm only a one-country guy. Now, I've always been the person like you root for whoever you want to root for in sports. But when it comes to your country, in the Olympics and major events like that, you got to go for the home country. I'm born and raised in the USA, therefore, Team USA till I die. Nobody else. But yeah, y'all be easy. Till next time, A-Fizzle signing out. Holler at y'all later. Come back next week for episode 24. And next Monday's Flag Day. So I'll be doing Money Vibes on Flag Day. Interesting.